So welcome back to stage 2. We leave the door open so that the people can come in. For the next hour, we'd like to go with you to China to hear what's going on over there in the world of technology, how the technology drives the life over there. And we like to to hear it from the people from GeekPark, one of the most prominent technology media in China. So please give a warm welcome.
I cannot. This one is working. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming here and to learn about something really new about China. My name is Liwen Qin, and I came to settle down live in Berlin 3.5 years ago, and really fall in love with this city. And so I started my own consultancy firm to help to facilitate exchange between the innovation power between China and Germany. So, and I was lucky enough to find a Chinese partner, which is GeekPark, the biggest innovators community in China. And last year, the founder, Peng Zhang, was here and gave a brilliant talk introducing China's geek culture. This year, he kept his promise last year and bring back a delegation of Chinese innovators. And now Peng will get on stage and give you a brief introduction of what GeekPark is and what does it do and why it can show you the best angle to observe the innovation power in China.
Thank you. Well, thank you, guys. It's my great pleasure to come back here. And last year, I have a speech in Republica talking about how geek culture make impact to Chinese society and economy. And I made a promise. I made a promise that I will brought some of my friends, those geeks, come back here and to prove what I'm talking about is true, right? I think I need to thank Liwen and the organizer of Republica to give me the opportunity to fulfill my promise. And today I brought 4 of my friends, and all of them are very talented entrepreneurs in China, and they all try to build innovative product and to use enabled by the power of technology. And also, I think they have a strong dream to build beautiful things. So, because in China, there are a lot of changes is happening. Like we are building some product, not just cheap, and we are building some product with high quality. And the society really accept that those high quality product, and they want to pay for that. And I think that's today China is no longer just a mysterious oriental country far away. It's already a part of the world. So it's better we start to talk to each other and try to understand each other and try to find a way maybe to collaborate with each other to create something more valuable, not just for China or Europe, maybe to the world. So today, maybe we can make today a good starting point. And GeekPark, in the past 6 years, we try to help Chinese innovators to grow more efficiently and help them to have the global vision and to help them to be more certain their way to build innovative product and high quality product. And I think in the future, those innovators in China, they can make impact not just to Chinese society. They can make impact to the world. And today, I'm very happy to have the opportunity to bring some of them come here and share their story. And I think without any further delay, and I will give back the stage to Liwen. And I hope everyone will enjoy the next hour. And I believe you will all get something fresh, get some beautiful story to share to your friends. Okay, thank you.
Okay, we start with the environment. We all know that the air in China nowadays, how unbearable it is. And we all know that it needs a solution. Lots of young people participated in solving the problem. One of them is Xiangdong, the founder of 700 Bike, who quit his former job of a big internet company and started his cool bike business. So now you can see what it is like. And I hand it over to him. Oh, so he will talk in Chinese, so you will have to put on the headset that is on your, can you find it? No? Okay. Oh, okay. Actually, 他没有 headset. Okay. Huh? Okay. I will just hand it over to Xiangdong.
Okay. Okay. Hello everyone. Sorry, I'm not good at English, so you need a translator. Yeah.
Now, let me give you a brief introduction of myself. I have read a book from Germany, and this book illustrated the history of the small figures, and also it expressed the changes to the whole world. I want to illustrate my one slide.
I have read a German book by Grass called My Century, and I also want to use my PPT, just like he did, to tell the story from the perspective of small figures in the society about what happened in the past century.
If you have been to Shanxi, the Shanxi province in China, you should see. And in 1977, I was born in Shanxi. At that time, China is an agricultural-based country. There is no TV set. There is no
So look at
cars
this
and
face. Do you think he looked like
there's no
terracotta? Because he comes from that province.
gadgets.
And he was born in 1977, and at that time, China had no telephone, no whatever mobile, and nothing electric, actually. Electricity was even a problem.
In 1999, I graduated from the Peking University. At that time, the information network started to popularize in China, and the netism
I
registered
graduated from
1
Peking University in
million
1999.
in China.
And at that time, China just started its internet connection with the world. So there were about 1 million internet users in China.
Okay.
In 2004, very unfortunately, my last company suffered a failure, and in 2004, I have started another company which is called Sangi Mobile, and the penetration rate of internet is only 6.2%. And in 2013, my second company has listed in the United States, and at that time, China's internet has reached the penetration rate and has catched up the development of the international level. And now a lot of people are using his mobile phone to get access to the internet. And in 2014, I have started my third company, which is the our definition is we want to be a new generation of urban park. And I am over 30. In the past 30 years, we have witnessed the history of everything that has happened in Europe during the past 300 years, and China's development has developed from a demographic dividend into a popularization. And we may notice that the internet is very popularized, and for example, if you order something online, then tomorrow you will get it. China has undergone great changes in the classes. For example, the middle class and the people got their own hobbies and own options for trademarks, and there are still a lot of changes in the market in China. We may notice that people started to, for example, in the past, people want to buy something, but now people pursue more the quality of the products. So this is the upgrade of consumption, and the business starting has always undergone a lot of changes. In the past 10 years, the entrepreneurs of generations for generation have undergone a lot of very remarkable changes over the past years. For example, taking myself as I started my first and my second company, what I pursue is the wealth. I want to get rid of the poverty, but for this time, I started my business again because I want to pursue what I love. So I started to travel to different kind of countries, and for example, the France and the South America, New Zealand, Australia, and Argentina. And I love bicycles. I love riding bicycles. There are over 100 books of the bicycles. For example, my socks is also printed with a bicycle. So for this time, I'm not for money, but for my love, for my passion. I have published a book, and in simplified Chinese and also the traditional Chinese. I really love it because I decided to do something for it. China's entrepreneurs have undergone a lot of changes in its mentality and also the behavior of this companies. We are not making copycats. We are focusing on the innovation, and the 80% or 90% of the components are from our own wisdom. So now you are seeing the bicycles from China, and a lot of things cannot found in Europe. And this is a very special screen which displays, for example, the speed and also the miles. And it is very, very beautiful. What is important is the chips in it. You can ensure that your bicycle will never be lost. And last year we have launched this bicycle, and we have 7 bicycles get lost. But later we found back all of the bicycles lost, and we have catch the thief. So do you think that we should come to Germany? This is only the chips of the bicycles. The entire bicycle, the most flexible one is this part, and this is very, very special. We are designed and we are made by 3D technology. And in history, it is unprecedented one because it is the most simplest one to fold together. So we're not just producing such folded or foldable bikes, and we are producing another products, for example, the H style. And it can reduce the uncomfortableness by probably the turbulence, and it is really very beautiful. And this is only one small part of our innovation. Till now, we have issued 5 types of bicycles. We have more than 20 patents, and there are 3 or 4 of them belongs to the innovation of the global level. And in China is very oft misunderstood, but now the world has been changed. And in China, our bicycles are produced with the European standard. For example, this bicycle is 20% higher than the European standards. So today's products is not only the made in China, but also the quality in China. It is higher. The quality is higher than the European. Apart from this one, and look at the screen. This is our first product, which is called Backstreet. Apart from that, we have our elegant bowler and flora, and it is exclusively designed for the gentlemen and ladies. And this one was launched by us in March, Galaxy Pro, and it has been rewarded by Germany side. So we're not just want to make a city bicycle, but also we are going to create a lifestyle brand. Today we come here not only to introduce my products and also not only to describe to you an idea of starting business. I would like to introduce my philosophy of bicycles and the culture of bicycles. In China was regarded as a big city of bicycle, and now 70% of the bicycles were produced in China. And there is a zone saying 9 million bicycles in Beijing, and this is an old feeling. But in the past several years, we noticed that the majority of Chinese have cars, and there are a lot of traffic congestions, and they have given up the riding of bicycles. And in Berlin, I noticed that there are a lot of people riding bicycles, but there's still a lot of improvement. We hope that we can work together to create a culture of riding bicycles, because bicycles are a symbol of a perfect life of human beings, and everybody wishes that the life will be more happier, more free, and with more freedom. And this is the content of the riding bicycle. And for example, if the bicycles are not that easily be stolen, you will feel a great sense of safety. And riding a bicycle, you can feel the same feeling of riding a Benz, because it is very pleasant thing, and the environment will be better. The environment will get better, and our life quality will get higher. And this is a product of philosophy. So in the introduction of our bicycles, it is not for money. We just hope that our life will be better, our quality will be better. And this is not the idea of the bicycle companies, but this is the idea shared by everybody. This is the goal that why we are here in Germany. And a lot of bicycles. And I personally have 16 bicycles. The best one in every category is possessed by me. So I'm just trying to experience all these things, to connect everything together, and to experience all kinds of categories of bicycles. And our goal is not to popularize the bicycle riding in China, but also we want to enable more people to have the opportunity to ride a bicycle. So now our goal is that our products can go global. For example, to come back to the hometown of bicycles, that is Europe. I know that in Germany there are a lot of high-quality products. For example, helmets and clothes in China, and I also hope that I can be a bridge. Thank you very much to know of you. Thank you so much.
Talking about childhood, I had quite an unhappy one because my father used to lock me up every weekend on the balcony so that I can recite 300 Tang Dynasty poems. And then the younger generation in China nowadays, they're even worse because they have spent longer hours on homework, and then after homework, if they have some time, they play computer games. So to solve this issue, there is a big company, LE Sports. They are now a new company, but they try their best to provide interesting content to attract Chinese to participate more in the sports in their daily lives. So now we have Shan Feng, the director of the industrial design of LE Sports, to tell you how.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, here it is. It's really a great honor for me to stand here, give a speech, and talk about my company, Le Sports, and why it is more than the Chinese ESPN. Okay, so who we are. First, I'd like to show you some pictures from cars and televisions and TV series, mobile phones and bicycles, VR devices, and sports camera, and even stadiums. You know, all these products, including belongs to so many different categories. They all come from one company called Liwen, and that's the parent company of my company. And the Liwen is a group made up of many different branch companies, ranging from sports, music, and TV, and cars, and mobile phones, and cloud service, and financial, or even online stores or something. And my company, Le Sports, plays a very important role in the family. Yeah. So I'm going to show you some simple facts and numbers to help you understand what my company looks like. So Le Sports is a leading internet company in the sports industry in China, who started its business in 2014. And after about 1 year, it raised more than $123 million for the Series A funding, which totally break the record in China. And that's not the end of the story, because just this year, last month, April 2016, we announced a $1.2 billion Series B funding, which totally made a new record. What's more important, that we have more than 300 major sporting events worldwide, the copyrights, and nearly more than 70% of them are exclusive. So we have more than 14 million visitors per day, and that's about 3% of China's online video users. And all these things has helped us make our valuation goes up to $3.3 billion, and that's about 21.5 billion RMB. Yeah, and our business comprises 4 key elements, including games copyright, intelligence business, and the internet app, and the content platform. Okay, so to be more specific, I'd like to put some details about my company's business. So basically, Le Sports provides some sports, events, online videos, and that is why we're always compared with ESPN. And we're happy to hear that, because ESPN is a great company, and we kind of want to be a great company in the future. But to be honest, we are actually doing more things than the ESPN. we're trying to do more things. So I think every one of you must know that the copyright has always been an issue in China in the past couple of years. But things are getting better and better now, thanks to companies like us. My parent company, the Liwen, has been an evangelist of copyright protecting ever since the company was, started. And we have paid a great amount of money in buying copyrights, and meanwhile, we really made great efforts in protecting them. So is the sports. However, we don't want to enter some situation of an endless copyright battle with other companies. Our aim actually is to make the most value of the copyrights, because we want to provide a better service, we want to provide a better experience for our users, because the philosophy of my company is to make everybody get involved in sports better and easily. And I think we are in a great era, the internet era. So internet has the ability to reorganize all the resources and have everybody connected with each other, and also have everyone connected to the world. And of course, we want to have everyone connected to sports. Yeah, and these are some events we organized, besides those copyright things. So that's a beautiful dream to have everyone connected to sports, but how do we make it? And this is a fundamental business structure of my company. Okay. It's kind of like some combinations, kind of like some, some method or some notion or something, because we want to supply the platform, product, app, and content. We want to connect these four parts and use them to provide a better service for all of users. For example, if you pay to be our company's member, you can enjoy the game videos across all screens, including the big screen TV. For information that we have already had a 120 inches big screen TV. It is already sold in China. And you can see it on your mobile phones, on your tablet, or use a VR or your mobile phone. And we have just released a car, an electronic car. You can see the games on your car also. That's what we want to provide you with our device, with the hardware devices. And this is some games we organized by ourselves. Like, we want to implement some hardwares of our own to provide a better service, to provide some unique content, like the ski one. Yeah, you see all the famous athletes all wear our sports camera on their head. Then the users can see from their point of view, from their view angle, to see what your idol, what the favorite athletes see. Just to have their experience, and it's really exciting. And so the same with the running thing. You can see the guys are wearing the cameras on them. Yeah. So what's more, we want to promote a notion. We want to promote the notion that we want to have our users know better of the value of our content. That's why we lower the price of our hardwares. We want to make them know that the intellectual property of our content is very valuable. That's why we lower the price of the hardwares, and we want to make them pay for the membership, pay for the content. So with the membership service, we want to make the user feel respected, and want to make some personal, customized service. We want to make the whole sports thing more interesting, and then we will have them get more involved in sports. So we have just to talk about some hardware devices, because I myself is in charge of the industrial design department, and I know the aim of our hardware products because we want to provide some better service with them. So I'd like to talk about what we make. We also made a bicycle, yeah, just kind of like Mr. Zhang's work, but it's kind of different. Because we want to make the product connected to the internet, connected to our content services. So we would like to say that it's more like a writing ecology, a writing system. So we have integrated some electronic parts in it. Like we have had a screen, we have some hand buttons, we have a bicycle operating system, yeah, and even some other very cool functions like some automatic lock. You can use it to control the central panel or use your phone. Yeah, that's just a function, but the key points here is we want to use these functions to connect all the riders. We want to make a bicycle that is connected to the internet, that make every rider connected with each other, and we want to have them connected to the cloud service. That's for the riders. And besides, we want to have all of our products connected with each other. Like you can transfer some data, transfer some information with the other products of our own. And even with the cloud service. Yes. I don't want to talk too much about the bicycle because in the future, we are going to have even more products like the road bicycle, mountain bicycle, photo bicycle, or some sports cameras. And we have a UAV, like drones. And we have some wearables, like shoes and clothes. And we are developing some gym equipments, like some treadmill or something. Yeah, because we think hardwares is something we want to supply some more accesses for users to get to the sports, to make them have the better experience, enjoy the better service of ours. Yeah. I think, yeah, that's pretty much what I want to tell you about today. And anyway, I want to stress it again, that our aim is to have everybody get involved with sports better and more easily. And I think we are on the right way, and we will finally achieve that goal. Thank you. That's it.
The next speaker is the most special one in this delegation because he has the longest working experience among all these youngsters. For 50 years, he has been fascinated and devoted to audio, smart audio technology. So his company's name is called Air Smart Audio, and he has made radio the coolest thing of all again. So let's welcome Mr. Zeng Dejun, the founder and CEO of Air Smart Radio.
大家好。
Hello, everybody.
我用中文，不好意思。
So sorry, I can only use Chinese.
那我今天呢讲一个
And
我
today I
生
want
期
to
的
talk
故事。
about the story
那
about
我今年呢
radios.
有
This
60
year,
岁。
I am 60.
那可能说起收音机的话，
Year-old.
在座的各
Talking
位
about
都
radios,
一
all
定
of you
都不陌生，
are familiar
对
with
收音机
the
都很
gadget.
熟悉。但是收音机呢，对我而言，
But for me,
那么它呢伴随着我的成长
the。radios is a
那中
companion
国呢，在100
for
年
my
前
growth.
到呢前面的
And
几十年里面， 中国一直
100
比较
years
落后
ago, China is lagging behind in this
特别
regard.
是收音机不像德国是收音
Especially
机的大国。
For example, Germany is a great
那么
great
它呢
producer of
是在
radios,
早期
but
的
for
时候一直
China,
是破奶品，
radios
基
are
本上来自于
imported
日本。
For example, from Japan, from the United States, from the Soviet Union, and also today's Russia.
但是中国在1950年以后，
but
产量非常的
after
惊人。
1950s, China has a great producer,
60年代末期，
especially
每年
at
生产
the end
有
of
上
the
百万台，
1960s, and the
甚至几百万台。
production volume is
所以升级在中
billions
国来
of
说，
radios, which are produced in China, and there is a huge amount of production volume.
但是我们知道呢，
But we know
就是
that
这个中国收音机的最高水准，
the best quality of made in
那么就
China
是大家
radio
所看到的
is what we now
这样的
see.
这样的收音机，代表了中国
Such
最高
type
水
of
准。
radios, and this
但是呢，
represents the
还
highest
是有很
level
多
of
遗憾。那么
production
无
in
奈我
China,
们
but
呢
there is
德国
still
收音机差距非常大。
imperfections because there's still a long way to go to catch up with
那么收
the
音机
level
对我
in
来
Germany.
讲，
But for
有着
for
分不
me,
开的情缘。
radios give me a very
我出生
important
的那个年代，整
feelings.
个中国的生活非常艰苦，
As I was born,
在
the
当时，
livelihood
我
in
们几乎
China was
吃不饱，
really
也
very
穿不短。
difficult because I have the
然后当
the
我在
clothing
我7
is
岁那一
and
年，
the
我
food
读小学一
is
年
a
级的时
problem
候，
for
我
me.
第一次看到
And
了收音机，我觉得这是一个神奇的东西，就像
for
一
example, when I
个
was
顺
a
风耳
kid
一样，
in
能听到
7
千里之
year
外的东
old,
西。
this
那自从
that
我
was
见
my
到了这
first
个收
time
音机，
to
那这个收音机就与我
see
结
a
下了不可
radio.
取
I
的
think it is really miraculous. It's unbelievable.
那开始
So
呢，
later
我
on,
自己呢
we
就
get
开始组
destined
装了收音
with
机，
the
就在
radio.
我7岁
Later,
那年。
I
所以
made
我现在
the
呢，就是
radios
说做
for
收音机到
myself.
现在已
And
经有50多年
from
了。
that year,
那这个，
it
然
has
后收
been
音机也
50
同时呢
years
成为我这么
till
多年
now.
来成长
So
的一个
radios
很重要的一个关键词。
have become a very important keyword for my
收音机
growth
改变
for
了
so
我的
many
命运。
years because it has changed my fate.
那么我后来因为收音机，我做了音
Because
响
of
设计师，
the radios,
设计的
I've
音
become
响
an audio designer.
全球获得过
The
很多奖项。
stereo that is
那我
designed by
成为
me
国内
has
的
been
很
awarded
多个
globally.
音响设计的第一
And
拥有者。
And I have become the first owner of so many designs in this regard.
那我们大家可能在座的各位都非常熟悉
Probably everyone
德国的
here
Liwen
is
Qin、
very
沙巴、
familiar with
等等
the
这样的
products
非常高水
in
平的收
Germany
音机。
because they are
但是这
very
样的收音机
of
当
a
时对我
very
们
high
而
quality.
言
But
是可
for
望而不可
us,
及的。
this high quality
然后感
products
谢的就是
is
中国的
unreachable
80年代
for
的改革
China.
开放，
Thanks
让我
to
们呢
the
开始接触
reform and
到
open
了
up policy
那么
in
德国
China
在
in
50年代
1980s,
60
we
年代
started to
生产
contact
这些收音
with
机。
and get access to
那后来我
the
呢就通过
products
100
produced in Germany
代呢从德
in
国、欧洲
1950s.
买了几百台这样的
So
收
we
音机回
have
去。
bought several
那我见识
hundred
到了就
radios,
德国收
different
音
kind
机
of radios
是
from
如此的
Germany
如
to
此之好，
China,
让我
and
们惊叹不已。
we really experienced that the quality is really unbelievable.
那么终于有机会，我就想自己来
So
做收音
finally, I've got a chance
机。
to
那
make
么在
radios myself.
2004年，
And
我就
in
开始来自己
2004, I
动手来
started
做收音机。
my
我
own
希望
work
能够呢，就是说重现
to make
德国当年
radios.
收
So
音
I
机的
hope
辉煌。
so I hope that we can present the prosperity in Germany, the similar
那
prosperity.
就这样的话，我一直在坚持。
And
坚持做了很多
we
呢
insist
这样
doing
高水平的
this,
收音机。
insist doing
这些
making a
收音
lot
机
of
我们
high
讲
quality
也能
radios,
够可能达到
and
或者
this
是接近
these
甚至某些方面
radios
超过
can
了当年的
can
德国收音
reach
机的
or
水平。
even exceeded
但是在这段时
the
间里面
the quality of the
销售
made
量
in
非常
Germany.
少，一年
But
呢就
during
销
the
几百台。
10 years, the sales volume is
但是在去年
very
我们
very
的这个做
low.
这个收音机
There's
在市场上非常
several
火了。
hundred
那我
radios,
通
but
过呢
last year
众筹的方式，
everything has been changed.
这个
And
在
through the
短短的1个多月里
crowdfunding,
面，
within 1
众
month,
筹了呢
I
将
have
近2000台的数量。 可以看到，
crowdfunded
它呢
more
就
than
是将近呢就是
2,000 radios.
60万，30万66对吧？
For
差不多
example,
吧
let me
这个
calculate.
60万美金。
It's about
那同时
600,000
我们
US
这个
dollars.
品牌
At the same time, our trademark has jumped into the first tier of the bestseller, and it is equivalent to Bosch and other high-quality international brands, and we are the same group. At the same time, the products of us have entered the fashionable super shops in China around the country. And last year, within 6 months, we have exceeded the sales volume equivalent to the sales volume in the past 4 years. So why should such miracle occur during the short 6 months? And why should this miracle happen in the market? And we have summarized several reasons. Compared to the previous years, China has undergone great changes, and through the economic development in these years, China has become a highly information-based society. And in this society, people are very reliable on the TV set, cell phones and notebooks and computers, and people's time is fragmented. And the life has been taken by the high techs. What they pursue is actually a way of living, a lifestyle, concentrating on the life quality. And our products has found this point and can provide for example, the companion and the human care to the customers. Thus, we provide a high quality of life. And also our products can be made to the extremes, and everything is handmade through dozens of procedures. So our products are very praised online. For example, the good appraisal takes up more than 99% of all the judgments, customer judgments. So we are insist on making very good quality products and flagship products, and we insist on our own logic of products. For example, it should be good looking, and it should be fun, and it should be good to use. And at the same time, we should have cultural element. We should have some old feelings, and we should be classy. At the same time, we should be unique. We should be exclusive. And on the market, such kind of discipline are very rare. And the world, on the worldwide, there is no producer who wants to do such old-fashioned radios. So we should focus more on the connections. And now I have such kind of radios. We can see that we have big radios, but we have also small one. It is very cute, and we have a very high sound quality. Third, our Malkin radios has combined the traditional products together with the internet, and we have made a lot of innovations. For example, we have done the crowdfunding. And for the innovation of products, we connect very much together with the young generation, because the young generation that do not have any experience probably with the radios, but we should focus on the good products. With good appearance and good functionality, so that the generation may love the radio. And just now I have got the crowdfunding of this small products, and the crowdfunding is nearly reached $500,000 US, and in market we have conducted some innovation, and we have cooperate together with a lot of influential trademark in China in terms of the crowdfunding, and in marketing we have a lot of innovations. Through some new marketing module, and we can publicize our ideal and our products into the group of customers. Apart from that, we are shouldering the responsibility of society. That is to say that in China, there are a lot of craftsmen, and in China, we have initiated a program to gather together all the craftsmanship, and we offer support to transfer their masterpiece into products, and from products to the commercials, and so that's such kind of craftsmen can get some decent respect from the society and get some value of their own. So the Liwen Qin radio is not focused on the traditional one, and we are not only about the old feelings. So we are focusing on the combination and integration with the internet, and in the future, we are going to focus more on the human care and also the connection with humans, and we are striving for it. And in the future, our products will continue to expand the market in China, and also I hope that the other parts of the world will like our products in China, and I hope that our products can connect well with the people in Europe and in the world. Thank you very much.
Okay, we have to hurry a bit, and now we have the youngest speaker on. Even though he's the youngest, he actually guides and will guide millions of Chinese through the jungle of the cities in China. So his company, Bright Beacon, is the first IoT company that provides indoor navigation solutions to the Chinese customers. So welcome Ruan Ying from Bright Beacon.
Hello. Hello. 我还是用中文来讲。
So I'm talking in English.
那个
in Chinese.
我们
Our
叫做那
company
个支持 Bright Beacon。
is called Bright Beacon.
那个我是我们公司的 CEO。
I am the CEO, Ruan Ying, of the company. Before entering my topic, please allow me to explain something.
在中国有
We all know that in China there are a huge amount of people.
特别多的商
There
场。
are a lot of shopping malls and a lot of beautiful
总的一句话来
synthetic
说，就
sports.
是中国
So
地
in
大物博。
summary, China is really big.
那么在互联网时代，
And in
大家
the
都
time of
大家都
internet,
知道阿里巴巴
we。all know
那么
Alibaba,
它让我们足不出户，
which
也能
enables
在家里
us
面进行购
make
物了。
some indoor
那么
shopping.
但是这样互联网的到来，其实还有很
The
多问题，
advent of
没有
internet
得
has
到一个
brought about
有
a
效
lot
的
of
解决。
problems
就比
which
如说，
still needs
我们到一个商
solutions.
场
For
的时候，
example,
我可
if
能
I
不知道
go to a shopping mall,
这个商场
I
有哪些东西我
don't
可以
know
买到，
what can I
然后
buy
我不知道
here
今天最新的优惠
and
促销活
what
动
are
是
the
什么样
latest
子。
promotions today.
那么我在逛商场的时候，
And
有可能会找不
also,
到某个
probably I
商家，
cannot
找不到
find
厕所。
a
逛完
the
商场以
shop
后，
that I want
我有
and
可能
cannot find
找不到自己的
my
爱车。
find the toilet. For example,
对于
where is my
商户来
car
说的话，看
after
着
I
这
shopping?
人来人往的客流，我可能
For
很想知
for
道
the
哪些人到底是我精准的客
shops,
户。
there are a
然后
huge
哪些人
amount of
喜欢我的
customers. I
产
want
品，
to know
然后
who
我
is
如
my
何来
targeted
提
group
高
of
服务。
customers and
然后
how
这么
could
一
I
些问题，
improve
其
my
实都没有
services.
因为
All
互联
these
网的到来
things
而得到有效的解
are
决。
not be solved
那我看
with
到
the
我们
advent
看到
of
这些
the
问题，其实都
internet.
有一个共同点，
So there
也就是我
are
们都处于
commonalities
某个固
between
定的产
such
景当中。
problems. For
如
example,
果
we
我
are
们能
in a
确定
certain
用户在这个场景当中
scenario, if
精
we
准
can
的位置，
assure that the
是否这些问题能够得到有效的解决。
the customers is positioned in such
我
scenarios,
们
and
支持科技的话，
we
我们支持
we can find some
就一
solutions
直
properly.
希望
So
通过
our
精准的位
company
置给用户带来更好的
wants
体验。
to
我们
bring
看到
a
的
better
这边
experience
是我们提供
based
了
on
多元化的
precise
智能硬件。
locations of the
这些
LT
智能硬件的
platform.
话
And
都
this
有一
is
个共同
the
点，都是
intelligence
基于
hardware, whereas
低
there are
功耗蓝牙。
commonalities because they are
同
all
时的
based
话，
on
符
the
合苹果的
Bluetooth.
iBeacon 协议。
And
那么 iBeacon 协
it
议
is
是
in
什么东西
compliance
呢？
with
它是苹果
iBeacon
在
protocol of Apple.
2013年底
What is
发布的一
iBeacon
个
protocol?
基于
And
低功耗
it
蓝
was
牙的一
released
个
by
标准性
Apple
协议。
based
那么符合
on
这样一个协议
the
的设备，
Bluetooth.
能够
The
被苹果手机很好的
devices
进
in
行感知
compliance，with the
并且能
protocol
够确定
can
精准的位置。
can sense very
那么针对
accurately
这些
the
智能硬
position
件的
and
话，我
location.
们为它提供了我们的云服务。
And
我们的云服务
based
的话，
on
主要是
this
帮助客户
precise locations, we
来
have
维护
provided
管理
the
这
clouding
样的一些智能硬件，
and
同
we
时沉淀
so
了
that
大
we can
量
better
精准的
manage
位置信息。
the
然后我们会把这样的
hardware
一个精准
and
的点
also
位信息
generate
共
very
享给我
precise
们的开发者合作
information
伙伴，
and then
让
share
它进行
information
有
to
效的基于场
together
景
with
的
our
数据分析
partners
和
and
用户画
for
像。
further
同
analysis
时的话，软件服
and
务的
also
话，
the
我们提供
customer
了
description.
室内定位导航的一套
And
系
we
统。
have
以及
a
地理围栏的系统。
indoor
具体这些东西
navigation
怎么去用，我会
system
通过我们做的
and
几个案
other
例
systems.
为大家进
And
行
we
一
have
一的阐述。
some examples to illustrate such
首先，我们
theory.
看到的是
First of
中
all,
国
we may notice
今年将会有
that in
2000
China
个商
there
业
are
综
more
合体
than
通过这样
2,000
的手段
traditional
进行智能化改造。
businesses which are
那么
going
当
to
我
be
们去逛
reformed through
一个
IoT.
商场的时候，如
When
果
we
我
are
们拿出
going
手
into
机
the shopping
就
mall
能看
and
到
we
我在商场里
take
面
out
精准的
our
位置。
smartphone, we can
我
very
找到我想
precisely
去的地方，只用
know
随便搜一
where
下
I
就知道。
am, and
FB
I
一
can
旦导航，我们就能
and
到
I
达
can search
这
for
个地
where
方。
I want to
那么是
go.
否是我们找不
And
到
the
的
navigation system
这样
can
的一个
help
问
us
题能够得到有效的解
to
决
go
的。
there very precisely.
其实我们只用在商场里
And
面铺设
actually, how
我们的
how could we solve this
智能硬件
problem?
，Beacon
As long
设备
as we
配合我们的地理围栏系统，
we lay
然后这一切
lay
都
our
可以得到很好的
devices
一
of
个解决。
beacon, then everything will be
为
very
什么
good, very well solved.
其实这样的一个室内导航定位的一个
And
解决
such
方案的话
navigation
在
system
很多年前
solution
有很多人在探索
has been
这样的一个
explored
事情。
for so many
为什么
years.
只有这样的一个 beacon 是最适合
But
的？
why is beacon,
其
the
实
beacon, the
我
most,
们
the
做几
best
个比
one,
较，
the
就比如
best
说
suitable
那
one?
个我们到了室
And
内，
we
其实
can make
GPS
some
信号的话，
comparisons.
就
For
完全
example,
不用考虑。
in indoor shopping, the GPS signal is very weak, and we have Wi-Fi and RFID, and they all have some disadvantages. For example, the Wi-Fi needs 7 or 8 seconds to get some information, so it is not very good for navigation. Only beacon, for example, it has a Bluetooth connection. It can interact directly with cell phones.
小设备
And
进
such
行一个纽
gadgets
扣怎么说呢？就是
with
一
a
个
button on it.
普通的我们
This
用
is
的
a
一个
very
充电池
ordinary
然后就可以做
battery,
2年，很方便地就可以
which
进
can
行
work
部署。
for over 2
那么
years.
运用这样的
So it
技
is
术
very
很好地就可以
convenient.
把这样一个现实的商场放进手机。
So through this system, we can
在这样一个能
put a
够
whole
确
shopping
定
mall
用户
into
精准
our
位置的场
smartphone.
景当中，
So in such
那么
location
用户
scenario,
是否就可以跟场景产
the
生互动了呢？
whether the customers
就比如说
can
我们和
interact with
国内
the
一
scenario.
个
This is a
Super App
question.
大概有
So
700个亿
so we have cooperated with
用户
Super
量
App
进行了打通。
in China,
然
and
后只
we
要用
make
户
some
到了这个场景
interconnections.
当中，打开
As
蓝
long
牙
as
然后打开这样的一个微
the
信
the
APP
customers
然
of
后就能获取
that
到
app
产品给他的一些服务
turn
比如
on
说今
the
天的优惠
the
促销
Bluetooth, then
或
they
者
can
说
get a
一
lot
个
of
社交的
informations. For example, the promotions
那么这样的一个设备
and
铺设
also
了以后
the
人们可
maps.
以通过精准的位置去获取
Through
这样的
these
服务，同
systems,
时
we can
这个场景可以主动地
get services
提供
with a
更多的一些
precise
服务，就比如说我
with
进入
precise
一个餐
location.
厅
And for example, if we enter a restaurant and the restaurants send me the menu automatically to me. Through the whole arrangement and layout of such system, we have accumulated a lot of effective data, and the analysis of this data is a great help for the manufacturers, auto sellers, to improve their service level. And just now we have mentioned that all these scenarios need our intelligent hardware, but such hardware can be integrated in all of the electronic appliances. For example, the light, it is also connected through the Bluetooth, and it will become a very good juncture of intelligence in order to locate more precisely where it is. And apart from the applications that I mentioned, there are still a lot of areas. For example, China has more than 1,000 scenic spots and museums, which can also apply such application and system. And when we are going to the traditional palace in China, there are a video guide. We press a button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and such devices is used. If we apply a beacon, then it can automatically locate where you are and to give you information on that precise spot. So through this technology, for example, a lot of scenario spots here in Berlin can be replaced by this system. For the kindergartens, there are a lot of application scenarios. For example, this is a problem of the children's safety, which is attached great importance by the parents and also by the teachers. For example, if the information that the children has gone to school, and this information will be automatically sent to the parents or to the teachers, then it will be very, very good. And the cloud beacon is so everything that we want to do is to equip the children with our system, with our gadgets. So all the spurs of all the route of the children can be traced by our parents and by our teachers. And also in the home appliances, we can realize the scenario of automatically opening the door, and we no longer need to do something very troublesome. So we hope that our efforts will let more customers enjoy services more simply. So we call this scenario the scenario IoT. Please remember us, Beacon. Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you very much for staying to the end. And then GeekPark will later put their contact on the screen. So if anyone wants to know more about China's innovation and community, GeekPark is the best door leading to that. You can contact them directly. Thank you very much.
You